Yo, quick. Good, buddy. Been well. It's cool to see you're getting into breaking now, too. That's pretty awesome. Hey, what up, buddy? My man. Well, all is good with you. This is starting. Looks like I have four in this draft. My son got randomized pick 2. Last draft I was in, I had what, 9? Was it a 10-man league? I had pick 9, I think. I got 3 drafts I got to do. I won't be streaming them all. Probably just maybe I'll do the best ball one this evening. Got one at 1 o'clock too. It's an auction draft, but it's not one I commission. League I've been in for like 6-7 years now. I don't know if any of you guys have done auction drafts. Not. They're my least favorite. It does make it interesting because you have your allotted money and have to stick within it to build your team, but I don't know. It gets tough, man. It's almost, I feel like in that league, in an auction league, either you're going to spend a ton of money on a top 2 ranked or 3 ranked quarterback, and then like the top tier, high tier, like 1, 2, 3 running back receivers. You're almost better off taking your chances and like attacking one of those positions, probably at running back or receiver, in my opinion. Spending a lot of money because you're going to spend a lot of money on probably 1 or 2 players, right, or whoever you want, and then the rest of the way, people utilize all their money or too much of their money, so they can't on a lower scale. Like when it gets someone's at like $10, a player that could probably go for like 20, 25. You get a lot of these guys utilizing most of their bankroll early, so then you have opportunities to get players at a better, way better price, a discounted price. That's kind of my auction strategy that I try to take on. I can't say that I've won that league at all. I've come in third. Third is the best I've done in that one, but crazy, man. One of my buddies I grew up with, I went to school with, he seems to almost finish at the top like just about every year, and he's in our basketball league as well, fantasy season long. That one we just snake draft. That's a keeper. What's up, Clint? What's up, man? About to do are live right now. Oh, my son is Evan. My son's got 2nd pick. I got 4th pick. Checks quick here. Super Bowl this year. Tough. Gotta take Big D Henry here. No, he's not the greatest back in a full PPR league. You gotta take him if he's at the top. But gotta see. Okay, so my son took Dalvin Cook. Kind of figured that at 2. Yeah, this is probably the last one. I got 3 drafts today. The next one I'm not commission of. It's our auction league draft. It's at 1. And then we got our sleeper league best ball, season long best ball at 4 o'clock today. So I'll be drafting up till probably about 6, 7 o'clock tonight. I'm not going to be live all day. Just going to stream this. Check. Hope everybody's doing well. If anyone's had any drafts, I think a lot of people were drafting yesterday. If you did draft yesterday, let me know how it went. What was your surprise picks? What was the surprise picks you saw land in spots? On, I got 2. All right, so we got tree huggers on. All right, so order hasn't really, obviously, it's pretty typical how most drafts go. I have been in a couple drafts so far this year where at about that Kels pick, I think, is where somebody picked Mahomes. But other than that, I want to say Kamara dropped a little later in the last draft I was in, which is pretty interesting. I think the whole Winston news and all that, I think is very interesting. I think Winston is probably going to be one of those guys that, we already know he can throw the ball, right? Throw the ball deep. He wants to throw the ball deep, but having Kamara and having that ability and having a back like that to dump off to makes it pretty interesting for Winston, because if you think about him in Tampa Bay, didn't have a dump off back like Kamara, like that could create so much, right? After the touch, yards after catch. So, Elliott Gibson, nice. Nice. What do you guys think? What's your thoughts on Gibson? Antonio Gibson, what are you thinking? Think he's going to have a big year like they think he's going to? How about Zeke? Zeke should have a monster year if he stays healthy. And these people, like, I don't understand personally. The first few rounds shouldn't be that tough to kind of, you pretty much have an idea where you're going. Some people might be busy, might be in it, they might be joining, dropping. Cheers, guys. Hey, I have to do this salute because we are getting into the season where next Sunday, the boy is going to take you guys. We're going to start doing the Caffeine with the Stream team streams again, where we talk about the week in football, what's Sunday morning, what's going on, the plays I'm on for DFS, any other talk about the league, what's happening. A lot of people enjoyed that last year. We're going to bring it back. Told you guys I would. So Sunday mornings, we're going to go get our double espresso frappuccino caramel ribbon crunch, and we're going to enjoy some football talk, and I'm excited. We're super excited. Taylor, Chubb, Eckler. Eckler's been a running back that I have gotten in My last 2 drafts, back to back, I've gotten Eckler. I know, but as Washington's offense being a dumpster, that just shows you that they're going to probably have to. I mean, he's going to probably have to be a workhorse. Now, that could work against him as well, and obviously the team as well, but that could work against him because Harris goes, nice, Hill. Because I kind of look at it like, I'm going to be honest with you guys. There was a draft I had pick 1 in. I took Cook over McCaffrey. I don't know of anyone else that has in any leagues, but my point is, we'll see what happens in Carolina. We'll see how involved they can get the rest of their offensive players, but I just feel like they overutilize McCaffrey. I'm not saying his ability's not there. I'm saying they overutilize him, and I think that's why he gets hurt. I think his touches between rushing and receiving are just too high. That's perfect for fantasy football. I get that. But that also increases the ability of injury. 4 down. So we are 3 picks away here. I'd say Calvin Ridley right there, the best player available according to average picks. That's just going to stay with that right now. I'm happy with that. I do have to go after running back next, because if I don't, by the time I get back with this wraparound, we're gonna be really getting into like 3, 4, 5 tier. Actually, you know what? We'll see what's available here. Magna or now my son is up now. We'll see where he goes. This is tough. Put some guesses. Put some guesses. What up, B-Pats? How you doing, brother? Good to see you, man. I popped in. I was laying in bed taking it easy last night. I was in bed early, and I actually was in the stream for a minute. I don't even think I said anything, man. I was just listening to you while I was about passing out. I don't even think I had enough in me to type, but I definitely was in the stream there for a while. I saw a couple cards. You were going through stacking them. Some of the select you were going through. Hope all is well with you, man. Good to see you. Good to see you. I like Kittle top receiver. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, but I gotta kind of have my eye on. There's one receiver that I'd prefer at all these guys. You know, I've gotten Kittle pick 3, pick 4, third, fourth pick in another draft. I don't know, man. I'm just always so leery on tight ends, and as much as like I am leery with Kittle. Picked him in another league. I think there's a guy that generates just way too much more upside here. That's hopefully still on the board when I come up. He's not in the top 1, 2 that are on the list. So as far as who's available, He's down a couple, but hoping I can grab him here. See, we'll see, we'll see. Yeah, I just think I think right now with what's on the board, I mean, depending upon where you've drafted your team or positions you've taken so far, I think right here I got to go another receiver. I like taking my chances with CeeDee Lamb. I think he's going to have a monster year. I think Dak Prescott's going to be huge this year. Zeke is going to go crazy, which is going to open up that deep field threat. I'm on it. I like it. I don't think I've been able to land CeeDee Lamb in any of my other drafts so far, and it's a guy that I've had my eye on, a guy that I've been wanting to get on a squad if he was there. So if the timing is right. Well, I felt the timing was right there. So go. Here we go. We got a lot of auto picking going. Not good. If it's auto pick, what they should do with these auto picks is it should be right away. Like, I think that's how they should set this draft thing. Like, if you are on auto pick, it should just take it. Like, there should be no wait time. Be no wait time. All right, Terry. Good deal, brother. Yeah, go Cowboys. He said. League is it? This is So this is one I'm commissioning. That's why I'm streaming it. This one was a $50 a team, 12-man, full PPR league. Yeah, man, I was. Are you on Twitter? I always post all this stuff on Twitter. So we created a couple different leagues. It did take it right away. I thought it counted it down. Speeds it up. Guess I didn't even recognize that because I'm usually when I'm in drafts, I don't typically everybody's always there unless it's like at the end of the draft, and by then, in 12th round, 14th. We follow each other because if I posted everything that was available. Created a couple leagues. We did a couple on Sleeper through the Sleeper app. We did this one. I'm pretty sure I probably follow you already. Yeah. Yeah, we're following each other. I follow you, and you're following me. So I posted the leagues before they filled up, right when I created them. In fact, it was just I only had my son, so we 12-man league. We posted it. Oh, Kittle went right after Lamb. Interesting. Makes sense. Andre Swift. A lot of in and out. Yeah. It's all good, man. Yeah, we would have loved to have you. What's up, 357? How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Hope all is good with you. Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm going to be drafting pretty much all day today. I got this draft. I got a draft at 1, which I was saying earlier is an auction league draft. I've been in it like 6 years now. It's $100 a team. So like I was saying before, I don't enjoy it. In fact, I think the first 2 years I was in it, I auto drafted the whole thing, and I think I ended up with I want to say, and this was like when Gronk was still on the Patriots, and he was still like good. He was still like that top of the heap, like a Kels or a Kittle now, right? I think what I ended up landing was I had 2 crazy monster tight ends, but I got kind of screwed with the rest of the team. So my money must have went too high to that. All right, here we go. on the board, I might do something interesting. Never mind. What I was gonna do was interesting. Actually got picked. I was actually, guys, right there before he picked him. I was gonna possibly pick Josh Allen. So quarterback wise, if my next possible quarterback's not there where I'd want to pick him, I'm probably going to hold off on quarterback because there's a couple quarterbacks that I feel that go really, really late in drafts that I feel are going to be big. I might just take a gamble, a bigger gamble here at QB if the other possible quarterback that I would want in a top tier. So there it is. Kyler Murray was just picked. That would have been the other guy I would have been looking at. So I'm going to hold off on quarterback now. I'm going to try to just ramp up my receivers, my running backs, and I will wait to pick a quarterback late now and take my 2 quarterbacks late because I'm not too concerned. Exactly what. Know exactly where I'm going right here. Unless he gets picked. I would queue players, but if other people are watching, take T. Higgins here. I think T. Higgins is already going too late in drafts. That's one of my guys. Him and Ridley, I feel, are 2 guys, honestly, that haven't been high enough throughout the season. When you're looking at the average draft position, draft pick. All right, so next we got our 2 receivers. We got our 2. We'll see who. I don't know. I might not have to really stab at a tight end right here because I'm picks away, and probably the next 1 or 2 better tight ends are probably not going to be on the board by then, I would assume. So I think we're just going to continue. We're going to probably see what backs, where we're sitting with backs. We're probably going to go another back and another receiver here. I may not be drafting a quarterback for... not go quarterback till like round 9 or 10. And now that Murray, Allen, and Mahomes are off the board, I don't think you have to. If you don't have one of those guys and you didn't draft them already, I don't think you have to. I think the difference, and like I said, there's a couple guys that I really, really am huge fans of that I can get late, very late. What about the draft? I appreciate you, Crafty. I like football though, bro. It's all about football, man. Like, we sit here and BS and draft and talk players, talk football. But I appreciate you, buddy. I hope you're doing well, man. Last couple times we've had a chats or interacted or asked how you've been doing, you haven't been doing so hot. So really hope you're doing better, man. I hope you can. There was you were having even problems. You were in pain when you were like sitting last time we were really chatting. I hope that that's gotten better or is getting better at least. Really hope you're doing good, man. Really hope you're doing good. And it was awesome, very awesome to meet you, man, at the 24-hour stream out in Ohio. That was dope. Thinking about doing a Florida 24-hour stream. Cueto's moved out there now. They got a really nice house, so all that. Invited me out there. thinking about possibly trying to plan maybe just a long weekend or something. Not a week, maybe a long weekend. Fly out there, do a 24-hour stream and Cuetos, and I think it'd be a blast. Dave McCoy, maybe throughout that whole thing, we could set up something where, because Dave's like a 4-hour trip, so it'd be like there would be some driving involved though. We'd have some of the stream would have to be in a car for a couple hours, but you'd see a lot of cool stuff. But maybe go do some fishing. Like, yo, man, that dude, so many cool ideas, so many cool things we could. My son did me dirty. My son did me dirty. Well, it goes to show you he listens to his old man. He's the one that took Kyler Murray. He did me dirty. That's it's I would take Kyler that early. I'm right. I feel like Kyler's right there with Allen and Mahomes. Huge fan of Kyler this year. Huge fan. Just gonna kind of look here and see where I'm gonna possibly, if I can possibly, like seeing like Lamar Jackson right here. And this is nothing against him. He's a great quarterback, and he's got great rushing upside. I get it, but again, his possibility of getting injured because of how much he runs, like I don't feel he's a great deep down the field passer, which I get. You're getting more upside from his rush ability and rushing touchdowns, which is huge. But I just don't put Lamar Jackson in the tier with Kyler, Allen, and Mahomes. I feel like he just falls with about 6 or 7 other quarterbacks. But again, I don't think I personally draft him around here. He's right in that. He's right in that pick spot where you could land him. I don't. There is. Well, come on, nothing. Just Odell Beckham. I already know where I'm going. Another guy that I feel is not being drafted high enough. So Dak's off the board now. Dak, that's a great pick. Team Raz, Dak, like Dak this year. Again, he wasn't one of the guys I was thinking of though. He wasn't like after I said those guys. I think he's a great pick. Definitely in that top 4 or 5. So yeah, Jackson. Again, we're not concerned. Quarterbacks I'm going to see now, I'm probably not going to be concerned about or mad or upset that they're drafted because, again, they're probably not going to be any of the guys that I'm already know where I'm going here. Got off my side view. All right. What do I do here? I don't really like top. Top. I don't really like any running back that's like out that somebody's gonna probably draft right here. I might end up just doing a quarter. I don't know. I don't know. What do I do here? Anybody with me? I think that was my best. I was gonna wait draft one later, but I don't. I don't wanna. I don't wanna reach. There's no point in reaching if I don't have to. I think that was probably my best. I got I don't know. I feel like that was probably the right move right there. Even though there's like 2 or 3 quarterbacks that I really like that I could probably get way late. Wilson's got so much upside. And feel like what I'm going to gain from him versus Wade, Gallup, Monte Smith, we'll see. Could have a big. Need to either grab a tight end though. We either need a tight end, or I need to grab another. Probably one about 10. I'm really. Going, man. It's going pretty good. I had 4th pick. So I landed Derrick Henry first. Calvin Ridley second. CeeDee Lamb third. T. Higgins, Sutton, and then Russell Wilson. So obviously, Mahomes, Allen. I was gonna actually draft Allen where I drafted Lamb. I think where I drafted Lamb. But 2 picks ahead of me took him, and he was like 5 or 6, 7 picks down, like from what was available. But I think I know where I'm going here. I'm going to go running back. Probably going to grab a tight end, possibly after that pick. Yeah, Jason, I got 3 drafts today. I got this one. I got one at 1 o'clock. Auction draft that I've been in for years, and then I have one I got a sleeper best ball season long draft at 4. So I'll be drafting up till tonight. Reminds me, shit, I'm gonna get the rest of my. The only problem with this, what's going on? Damn it, my pick was taken. Not what I wanted. I wanted Sony Michelle. Miller, good pick there. Sony Michelle is who I was eyeing. Nice, Jason. Nice. Oh, man. I hope good luck, man. I hope it does it. Yeah. There's a couple good guys, man. I think I got a couple sleep. Looking at. And I don't even think are getting drafted. Leagues at all. The one league I already have the guy. I'm not gonna say him right now because watching that are drafting, but I think he shows he's in like 48%. He's been like in 48% of draft. Like people have drafted them. I'm gonna take a tight end right here. Got 3 running backs, receivers. We got our first quarterback. We have a tight end here. Then we're gonna probably look at a running back, receiver, and probably go like defense kicker. Defense kicker will probably do in the third my not after this pick, the third one, so it'd be like the fourth one, fifth week. This right here, pick Matthew Stafford. That's one of those quarterbacks I was talking about. Talked about him in my last draft I did live. You can't really call him like a sleeper or whatever, right? Because he's been in the league for years. He throws for a ton of yards. He puts up big numbers, right? But now he goes to the Rams, who have a very good offensive line. They have a great receiving core. Gonna be a monster, I think. Like monster. Like could be like a 4,000 plus 35, 40 TD guy this year, I think. Woods, Cup, Big B. Yes, exactly, Jason. That's exactly it, man. He's never had a good offensive line, and look at what kind of numbers he puts up. Now, remember, this is for fantasy football. We're talking fantasy football numbers. There's always things in sports, like there's great fantasy athletes for fantasy players, and then he's a good actual player too, but what I'm getting at is, yes, people say, well, he can't win big games or he can't. Fantasy, we don't care about that, right? It's not, he doesn't have to get to the Super Bowl to win you a fantasy league or help win you a fantasy league. You just got to put up big numbers. He could have huge games every week and they could lose almost every game. Like, because he could be in shootouts every week with big high scores. You could still be at the top of your league. Trying to get my. It's already gone. Pitts was drafted. Pitts is always drafted high up on the. He was gone a long while. Yeah, but I do like him. He's gonna be a stud. Sure, he's gonna be. What up, Fester? Alloway right here. I know where I'm going here. On the board, I know where I'm going here. What's up, brother? How you doing, Mark? Buddy? Oh, beat her, beat her. Oh, Evans. Thank you. My son snaked me again. He took Philip Lindsay. Fourth back. Dude, I've been getting him in every one of my drafts. 8. Damn it. Gotta quit sharing all my stuff with my son. Gotta give him the knowledge, and I'm drafting against him in all these damn leagues. Stupid. Oh, I can't blame him. That's a good pick, man. Really good pick that late. That's knowledge is big time key. What's up? Silence? Is that, I don't know. Is that on? Am I pronouncing it right? Silence? Bryce, what's going on, buddy? Good to see you, man. Welcome, welcome. We're pretty late in this draft. Getting into 30 now, but it's been a fun draft so far. Can't complain. Crumbs again. Roll them down and pin. Smoked on that one. Good looks, bud. Good looks, bud. Well, yes. Part of him. Can't blame him. Not blame him. I get these rest of them. Mad when she gone. Mad when she gone. Mad when she home. See. Pretty much how we draft out. And honestly, I don't really defensive wise. Defense wins championships in football. Fantasy, it's week by week. It's all matchup. So I really on defense get a top. Supposed to be a top rank every week. In fact, in DFS, a lot of times you're playing bottom of the barrel for a salary. Plus, the matchup is just insane superior for them, and they're gonna pick 6 and here go all your problems again. Put them down and pin. Guys, I'm just trying to get my a few lineups left I had to set. Yeah, faster. Like I was telling them earlier before you got in here, like we said the other day, the Sunday morning caffeine with the stream or caffeine with the team streams are gonna be back too. We're gonna go get our espresso to start off our Sunday mornings, and we're gonna talk football. We'll start next Sunday. Who I'm on, who I'm playing, week in, week out. We'll build a lineup like we always do together as well. All right. Gotten that kid in every one of my drafts. That's one of my sleepers right there. Rondale Moore for Arizona. Hence why I like Kyler Murray. Big piece of that, I think, this year. Big piece of that. Where my son goes here. See what it takes. And I forgot I had another back. That's my other quarterback. Defense, kicker, my other quarterback. Where I land. All right, sweet. Lineups are set. Worry about that. Good to go. That's just it's usually how it works, man. Son, he's 18. He's been playing fantasy for a couple years now with me. He's very knowledgeable though. Sometimes he breaks news and tells me things before I can, like during the daytime or whatever. If I'm working and I just can't be paying attention, like throughout the week, he'll snag on some things before I do. But yeah, crazy, crazy, crazy. Probably draft a defense here. I'll probably take my backup quarterback, then my kicker last, more than likely. It's probably the route I'm going to take. I mean, kickers and defense, I just really wish they would just, all leagues would get rid of them. Because it kind of, like, fantasy, just football in general, whether it's season long or whether it's a season long deal or it's, like daily or weekly DFS. Football is more projected. You usually can get a better idea. I mean, you don't know for sure who's going to score touchdowns, but you have a good idea of where attempts are going to go to per receivers in most cases, what running back's going to get the ball the most unless they get hurt during the game, those factors. But with defense, you're really just you're hoping that a guy gets lucky, right? They get a couple sacks, but they get that pick six. Like, that pick six really makes that difference, and it's really a crapshoot. How many times you guys go out and see? Dude, I've seen this year in and year out. The Jets will go and they'll have like a huge, like, beginning of the season, like week 1 or week 2 or week 3. The Jets will score like 20 some defensive points, right? I mean, all crapshoot. It's like baseball. It's like fantasy baseball that's how it is, right? Because any guy can go up and hit a home run. Any guy can, against anyone, any guy can go up and hit a grand slam. And that's like, when you're doing fantasy, like daily fantasy for like baseball, that's why when you're playing tournaments, you're playing that possible high upside, low owned guy, right? That's maybe not the greatest matchup against maybe a tougher pitcher that's going to go yard, that you're going to get at no ownership. You're going to be sitting on where you're going to gain leverage against the rest of the field. What up, Eloy? Typing on his shit. What is your son on the keyboard? Like, giving us some crypto message? Is that crypto for my next pick? Well, I'm only doing one tight end. I already got my tight end right now because I'm not gonna worry about tight end again until a bye week, unless he gets hurt. I got Dallas Gobert. I think he's gonna be good this year. I'm only gonna run with one tight end. I'm only gonna run with one defense, one kicker until I need to pick one up, and then I'll stretch it out there. Somebody gets hurt, whatever that's on the list. I have enough in that position to just drop to pick up or whatever. Not too worried about it. So I'm going to do defense, then I'm going to go probably my backup quarterback and then take kicker. Probably the way this is going to go. I honestly shouldn't have taken that last running back. I forgot that I had taken James my fourth. Is what it is. We're gonna do a quarterback. Faster. Exactly. Defense is a week by week deal. Let's see if my son snags. I don't even know where he's picking. He actually did a smart thing too. He did handcuff late, like his fourth or fifth running back. He did handcuff Madison with Cook. Smart move. Nice pick, Av. Very nice pick. Another guy I've talked about, Everett. Big time. Going to Seattle. Russell Wilson loves his tight end. Gerald Everett gonna have a big year. Like that pick. I like that pick. All right, guys. Here we go. That's my boy. All right. All right. Oh, hey Eloy, right? Yeah, yeah. Well, that was his backup too. Yeah, that was his. I think it was his backup. Yeah. He got Tanyan. Took Tanyan earlier, so. Castle Super out of a blaster. Wow. Auto? Was it an auto? I didn't see that. Did he pick? Eloy, was that Mountcastle auto superfractor? If so, that's insane. Wow. Getting to the end here. We obviously take a kicker here. Buddy. Okay, let's go. Your problems again. Oh, non-auto still. It's still a huge card, yeah. The tough last pick, I guess. Right. About to see my lineup here. Ever lucky like that, right? I know. Here's the squad pick by pick. So we had Henry, Ridley, Lamb, Jacobs, Higgins, Sutton, Wilson, Honor, Goddard, Callaway, White, Moore, Brown, Washington defense, Winston, and Prater. That's it. Go my got Murray, Cook. You got Murray, Cook, Robinson, Metcalf, Julio Jones, Tanyan, Beckham Jr., Ravens D, Koo, Michael Thomas, Gordon, Philip Lindsay, Madison, Crowder, Everett, Cousins. That's it, guys. That completes our draft. I appreciate everybody joining. I actually got about to start another one. I'm not going to stream it. It's not one I commission. It's the auction draft. I got a draft at 1 Central Standard Time, and then I got a draft at 4 o'clock as well. 4 o'clock one, we'll see. I don't know. It's a best ball season-long one through Sleeper. We'll see. I may or may not pop it on, but hope everyone's has an awesome. You still got it. Hopefully all of you guys have tomorrow off. Have an extra day off, a long weekend. We'll see what happens Tuesday night if I'm going to do an auction or not. Either way, you should be getting some walk blogs. Probably do one tomorrow, being a holiday. random time. But appreciate you guys. Pull some stuff, Jace. Watch people. Classic pack. Oh yeah. Classic's a great group of guys over there. The cool thing about them, they're a different breaker than like our other great people like Eloy and all them, where they do like the breaks or they'll do personals. They do more of theirs is just like pack style. So like hobby pack style, or and you can do like a wide variety of vintage where everybody's great though. Eloy, Eloy. Carbreaks.com. He's got the best, cheapest supplies around. We got BITG. We got the crew. We got the people. We got a great community just all around. So I have like 30 of them. I should probably try to go grab some lunch quick. Before I got a draft in like 40 minutes. Probably something cheap and quick. So appreciate you guys. It was awesome. It was fun. We'll see you guys soon, guys. Appreciate y'all, man. Much love. Happy Labor Day weekend.